You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video we're going to do Godzilla 2014 30 for 30 Day 4. Yes. Yes. Oh man, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do that. Like after the 30 for 30, where do I start using yes again? At what point? Maybe if we hear about a sequel? Perhaps. Alright. Okay, so 30 for 30. Now here's a good question I found in one of the more recent, well, yesterday's video I should say, because I did ask you guys to post new videos. By the way, thank you everyone for posting your comments, and most importantly posting them without spoiling anything. I really appreciate that. The first comment I was waiting for was for somebody to just blurt out a bunch of information just to troll me, and there's still plenty of opportunity for that, but at least after the first day and I did read each and every comment. Nobody spoiled anything, so that was great. I also want to give a special shout out to one of my subscribers who's also a member on the nation. He's very quiet. Not so many people may know about him. He did make a post the other day, but I want to say thank you to Ahmad Udin, and I hope I pronounce your name right. Ahmad was very, very generous. Last week he reached out to me and he asked me if I wanted to go to the Tuesday night showing of Godzilla in New York City on 34th Street, which I immediately accepted. So I was actually supposed to go see the movie tomorrow night. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it because I just don't have any babysitting. That's what it comes down to. My plan was to take my children with me, leave them with my parents, and go and see the movie, hang out with Ahmad, and then just, you know, go back, do my review, and then head back home Wednesday morning. But unfortunately, I couldn't. My parents, I had completely forgotten they were in Santo Domingo on vacation. So, but I still want to thank him, and just so you guys know that I'm not crapping here, or full of, well, you guys know I'm not full of crap, but just to show you my opportunity, you know. So this, I don't want to like give out too much information, but this was the ticket right here. I printed it out, and event pass. It would have been really cool to go, but hey, it's a little, all it means is I gotta wait 2 more days later, and I was gonna do that anyway. So Ahmad, I want to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate the gesture. It sucked that I couldn't go, but who knows, maybe we can do it again for the sequel if there ever is one. So thank you very much, and I do appreciate that. So on to the question for Godzilla 2014 30 for 30. Yes. Okay. So this question is from Frank T. Okay, I'm just gonna call him T. I don't want to butcher your last name. So his question, and Frank, you'll know who you are once I ask your question. So, who would you pick to do the music score for the Godzilla movie? Interesting question, because you know, a lot of people are praising. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about the sound score. Some people love the splats music. Others are not too crazy about it. I myself, you know, there's a lot of composers I love. There's a lot of composers I love. Traditionally, you know, and this is another composer. I hope I'm saying his name right. And if any of you even know him, because he doesn't, I don't see his name around as often as I used to back in the 90s. But Graham Revell is another composer I really like. Danny Elfman is really good. For those of you who don't know Danny Elfman composed the original Batman music from the sound score from the first Batman with well, not the first, but the 1989 Michael Keaton movie. He did that music. Graham Revell, for those of you who ever seen The Crow, he does the music for The Crow, the sound score for The Crow, the one with Brandon Lee. Oh God, there's more. There's another gentleman. and I think his first name is Michael. His last name's, I think, Jabalski or something along those lines. I can't remember these names off the top of my head, but he did the sound score for the Transformers movies, and I thought that music was very good as well. Also, Danny Elfman did, for those of you who don't know, I believe he also did Spider-Man. Yeah, actually he did do Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi one. So those are definitely some composers that I would have loved to have heard. Believe it or not, I know this sounds crazy. Some people are going to think I'm sick for saying this, you know, but I got to say, I would have liked to have seen what the RZA would have done. Because I was really impressed with him with Kill Bill when he did the sound score for Kill Bill. I really thought that was a great sound score. And I think he really captured what they were trying to do with that movie. And I think that kind of creativity, I would have loved to have seen. And especially since he's such into like the Oriental culture. I know he's more into the Kung Fu and stuff like that. But I really think if the RZA had an opportunity to do the score to this movie, I really think he would have taken some of the old school music and either remixed it or done the music in some sort of homage. I know people are going to say I'm crazy for that. But, you know, hey, I grew up listening to Wu-Tang Clan, so I got to give the RZA a little bit of love because he's got some skill with the music. So, but anyway, that's it. That's the question. Very simple. Those are some of the composers I would have liked to have seen in or actually heard their music in this movie, or at least hear what they would have done with the music. So the question is, who would you pick to do the music score for Godzilla 2014? That question comes from Frank T. His name is in the comment section of yesterday's 30 for 30 video, so that's who I'm referring to. He knows who he is because he's the one who asked the question. I just don't want to butcher your last name, buddy. That's all. I'm horrible with names. You guys know this by now. I'm horrible with names. But that's it. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Nation Facebook page.